1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon, hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz.
Welcome back to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast. And in case you're just joining us, you're listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast with Emmy, Hikins, and Trevor.
And my brother, Trevor, and family,
would hope that the person you've, if you like, rejected, if that's the word, would never find out about it. Because ultimately, although it would embarrass us if they did, no one wants to hurt the feelings of a good friend. So it would be much better if we had to make a choice that the person or people you're not including, that they don't ever find out about it. The harder thing, I think, for individuals, for anybody, is if you hear about a friend has had a party of some sort and you've not been invited, whereas you know others who have been invited. And in that way, I think, I can remember going, when I was married, actually, we used to have quite a lot of dinner parties, very much a sort of a 90s and noughties thing, really. And they were quite good. Sometimes they were boring as hell, to be honest. Couldn't wait to leave, but generally they were okay. And we mixed with a group of people, quite a big group really, one way or another, who say we'd all invite different times, say 3 or 4 other couples. So it was quite a big do for most people. You had sort of 6, 8, even 10 people. And of course there was a feeling, if you weren't included very often, then you felt, well, what have we done to upset people? And inevitably, that happens to everybody. You see what others are going and we're not. So I think you just have to sort of bite on it and suck it up. But yeah, that is a more difficult one. If it is, say, someone's having a birthday do somewhere and you don't get invited, that would be hard. But yeah, these are the more difficult decisions, I suppose, that we have to make. Sometimes life does throw up situations where we do have to make a choice, and that's not easy, is it?
No, it's not. Now, what I was thinking is, and I hope we don't cross the line with this because it involves women, and I'm very, very cautious when we're talking about women on this show. But do you think women, between women and men, who do you think is more indecisive?
Well, I value my own safety in answering that, so it's probably best not to answer. I don't seriously think you could say that. Women could well argue, perhaps, especially if they've brought up young children, and the husband has been out to work a lot of the time. A woman can perhaps rightly feel she does a lot of the nurturing, the bringing up, the school and all the other things. So in that sense, a woman might say, well, I had to make decisions all the time when the children are very little, when to give them their food and all the other things. So maybe women do have to make, in a family setting, do have to make the majority of those kind of daily necessary decisions. But that probably doesn't mean they're necessarily better at it. It's just, we talked about the other week, didn't we? We talked about multitasking, how you could say which sex is the better multitasker. And I think the bottom line is the capability is there on both sides. And the point is there are other factors, as we've said, which bite into making decisions. For example, if somebody has anxiety or depression, even something like OCD. Now,
We're going to take a short break now. We're back shortly. You've been listening to the Alien Spaceship Talk Show with Trevor and Emmy Hikins.
The Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast is looking for sponsors. If you're a company out there looking to spread the word about the products and services you provide, please get in touch with Deepstuff Radio Podcast on info@deepstuffrecords.com, or to use the contact form on our website to contact us, please visit radio.deepstuffrecords.com. Also, if you're looking to get involved on the Alien Spaceship Talk Show podcast, reach out via our Deepstuff Radio Facebook page. Thank you.
Wednesday afternoon. Hoping you will tune into our show. It's hosted by Cuz. The leader of our gang will make the show go with a bang and fund the aim of everything Cuz does. And fund the aim of everything Cuz does.